So another thing that people aren't really aware of is that even though the cervical spine only goes from this one top vertebrae here that kind of sticks out a little bit at the base of your neck right up to where I said, the muscles that help your neck to move actually go down much farther. They go way down into your sternum. So now, in the same way that you were thinking about the movement from coming from between your ears, also think about it moving down to here. So go a little bit to that side, a bit to that side. That's the way. So as you do that, you just think about the movement that's not just going on in your neck, but there's a little bit of movement through your chest as well. And right now, there isn't a lot of movement there, so just imagine that there is. So imagine that those muscles in your chest that are going down to your sternum, at the middle of your sternum, or even farther than that in the front, and down through your thoracic spine in the back, they're stretching and contracting as you turn your head from side to side to allow you to do that movement. Okay, so let's just go down a little bit further and notice what's happening in your ribs and your chest. And if I lift a shoulder a little bit and push, can you feel how there's not really much going on? This is really solid through here. It's just, there's not a whole lot of movement. So is it okay for you to bring your arms across? So just, okay, so let me do the work. Okay. So I'm just going to bring your arm across here. That's it, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to put my hand underneath your scapula. And what I want you to do, I'm going to try to lift your scapula, your shoulder blade up, but you're going to resist that. Okay. So it's not a really hard resistance, because I'm not going to try to lift very hard. So just match what I'm doing. So just don't let me move your shoulders. So you just keep, that's it. So just keep it about that level. And then very, very slowly and easily roll your head a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. Just keep that peripheral vision going. Let yourself breathe. Relax your jaw. And the only place where you're holding a little bit of resistance or tension is in that shoulder. That's it. Okay. And let that go. Just bring your arm down. And now, can you feel how that's changed? Can you feel how there's more movement through there? Okay, now, see on this side, we haven't done this side. So there's not a whole lot happening on that side. It's still stuck. So we're going to do the same thing here. So does that feel okay? Okay, and I'll just bring my hand underneath. Okay, so now once again, you're going to just not let me lift your shoulders, so just resist a little bit and hold that resistance, and then very easily from side to side, roll your head. That's it. And then bring it back to the center.
It's interesting because I can actually feel the energy around my ears.
And there it is. You see, now you have some movement. But right now, so when you have an accident, your nervous system gets really nervous because it's worried that you're going to be injured. So it tightens up to try and hold you safe in space. Now, it's not exactly the best thing to happen, because if you're really tight, you also aren't really very stable. But it's the only tool that your brain has of keeping you from falling over, as far as it can tell in that instance. So so what we've done now is we've taken away the rigidity, but if you sat up right now without us doing some more kind of reprogramming or relearning, your brain and your nervous system would feel like you were all loosey-goosey, like there isn't really a lot of stability there, and so it would just tighten up again, and probably tighten up more than it did before, because now it's a second assault, right? The first time you had the accident, now you're all loose and you don't have anything stabilizing you, so it will tighten up. So we have to train your brain and your nervous system to reintegrate all the parts of yourself so that that doesn't happen.